If you're joining us on the live stream, we have extra content for you. But the big board reads 63-60, an impressive victory by the FEU Tamaraws against the Ateneo de Manila Blue Eagles. And before we get to our player of the game, Christian, your thoughts on what we saw, especially the high level of basketball played here today.
No question that they took away the 3-ball from Ateneo, and what's more impressive, by closing out on them, they were able to slide with them and get some stops and took care of the basketball better in the second half to come out with a 3-point win.
Sydney Crespo is with Hubert Cani, who was huge defensively and offensively as well, especially that big 3 late. Sid, go ahead.
Yes, Nico. First of all, congratulations, Hubert. Ikaw ang player of the game last game against Adamson at ngayon ulit against Ateneo. Pero syempre, hindi yan naging madali. Kanina sa 4th quarter, in the last 30 seconds, sabi sa'yo ni Axel, remember last year, remember last year. Anong tumatakbo sa isip mo nung sinasabi niyo yun sa'yo?
Sinabi sa akin ni Axel na pinaalala lang na kung gaano kasakit yung nangyari last year. So, ginawa kong motivation yun. So, ginawa lang namin lahat para manalo this game.
Ayan, so nung first quarter, the team was struggling offensively, di ba? Kita naman natin yun. Pero after the halftime, everything seemed right for you guys. Nagbago yung momentum. How was the shift? Paano nyo ginawa yun?
Yeah, nung first quarter, tambak talaga kami. Pero kailangan namin yung sinasabi lagi ni Coach Olsen na keep our composure and parang laging next play mentality. So, yun lang yung ginawa namin nung second half. So, nagbunga naman lahat.
Nico, do you have any questions for Hubert?
Yes, Hubert, after your big 3, bago yung layup ni Richard there in the end, naagawan ka. You guys were able to get it back in the big layup by Escoto. Pero after noon, nag-timeout yung Ateneo, Coach Olsen held you by the face and was saying something to you. Paliwanag mo naman sa amin ano yung moment na yun between you and Coach O.
Yeah, hindi positive yun eh. Parang negative for me yun eh. Kasi ang sinasabi niya sa akin na mag-over doon kay Asisio, pero nag-under ako. So, doon pinagalitan ako ni Coach Olsen na hindi yun positive.
And yung relationship nyo na yun ni Coach Olsen, can you talk to us about that? Dahil every time na pagsasabihan kayo, it seems like you as players always positive naman yung reaction nyo afterwards when those moments happen between you and Olsen.
Siyempre, hindi namin pwedeng gawing negative yun. So, kailangan lang namin turn into positive yun. So, mga sinasabi ni Coach Olsen, kahit pagalitan kami, okay lang sa amin kasi players kami. So, ginagawa lang namin yung tama.
Hubert, pag-usapan natin obviously yung dalawang talo nyo, against UST and UE na nasa baba ng standing. But winning the last 2 against the top teams in Adamson and Ateneo, what can the fans or especially the FEU community expect from you guys coming in the second round?
Sa second round, siguro susubukan lang namin lahat na para hindi na matalo dun sa mga teams na tinalo kami ng first round. Gagawin lang namin lahat ng ginagawa namin sa practice and lalo kaming yung approach namin sa game, yun lagi sinasabi ni Coach Olsen na kailangan mas gandaan namin yung approach sa game.
Well, this was supposed to be a difficult week para sa inyo, Hubert, but it turned out good for you. We'll let you celebrate with your teammates. I'm sure si Coach Olsen sumisigaw na naman doon in the locker room. Sydney, good job as well. Thanks a lot. But Christian, just to pick up on a few things. We talked about the maturity of the game and the body and the physique of Hubert Cani. You also see from hearing from him as a young man, the maturity as a person and as a player.
Well, when you're entrusted with the keys to the team, which has been evident, with Coach Olsen towards Hubert Cani, giving him the ball in a crucial stretch, obviously with that big shot, not only in today's game, but also playing well in the last game. You have no choice as a player but to step up. And, that's what he's been showing, having a year more into his playing season. As you see the field goal shooting, we talked about how FEU has defended this Ateneo team, number 1 in the league, coming into the ball game at 30%, close to 10 threes per ball game, limiting them today, taking away the 3-ball, and at the same time, defending the paint as well, limiting Ateneo to only 60 points. But the biggest turnaround really was committing 16 turnovers in the first half, etong FEU, and then 11 afterwards, where it mattered the most, especially in the last final 5 minutes of the 4th quarter.
You look at that turnover story. Kung yan lang yung titignan mo, isipin mo natambakan yung FEU today.
Right.
But they made it up with outside shooting and incredible on-ball defense, forcing Ateneo into tough shots. And obviously that big lockdown third quarter para sa kanila as, we take a look at the top performers. Kwame, as usual, as advertised, para sa Ateneo. But really, I want to speak a little bit about the absence of a Matt Nieto and a 30 Ravenna for various reasons. Matt injured, maybe there's something with that left pinky of his, and 30 in foul trouble and eventually fouling out for Ateneo.
Well, not only because of the last possession, like we mentioned earlier, but really overall in the game, being in foul trouble, suddenly you lose two playmakers, you lose a shooter, a
Your
floor
two leaders.
Right, two leaders, and also a floor spacer like Matt Nieto. Obviously, the struggle beyond the arc, which allowed somewhat yung depensa nitong FEU to cheat off guys like Mamuyak a little bit and clog down defense like a Kawame inside the paint. It's really worked for them, but gotta give credit to their defense. It was outstanding tonight.
It was a well-played basketball game all around, and we appreciate everybody who watched it on TV and who stayed with us here live streaming. We cannot wait for the rest of the UAAP to continue, and of course the second round just right around the corner for most teams. In behalf of our entire team, we want to say thank you, and we want to congratulate all of you guys who've caught an incredible doubleheader of basketball here with us on SNA HD, and on live stream. We thank you, and we'll see you guys again back here season 81 of the UAAP.
That's going to count.